forgotten, ready to burn. From heaven to earth, portal now opening, incoming bird. They were waiting so long, it's hard to conceive, but now that it's landing, I'm here to believe. Heaven to earth.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm here with Dr. Michaelom Sallom. How you doing, Doc? Everything good?
Very good. Very glad to be here with you, JP. And here we are in Daytona Beach and just enjoying a beautiful beach day and contemplating what's happening in the world.
Nice. A lot of good feedback with the last update that we did.
Yeah, well, that was very important because I know a lot of people are questioning, what's happening in Iran at the moment. Why did the US go in? And is Trump just really a puppet of Netanyahu and Israelis, or is there something more important happening behind the scenes? And so I thought that update that you did on that mission with the sleeping giant.
Oh yeah, it connects a lot with the giant of Kandahar, and all these giants are there. I know in North America, somewhere in North America as well, Doc. They found these giants with red hair as well. I don't know if you remember those. I think the Indians they burned them out or something like that.
Yeah, they've found red-haired giants all over the world. But in the US, yeah, definitely red-haired giants, remains of the red-haired giants. But you saw that red-haired giant in a stasis chamber and thought he was dead.
Yep.
But then when you guys came back, that mission, that 10-man mission you were part of, came back. It was like the giant was gone.
So for me, I thought we maybe went through like a time, like a broken of time. So when you go through these portals, time is not the same. So when I saw the Aztec Indians going in, I remember time changing. And that's the same thing when I went to the Ant Kingdom. When you go into the Ant Kingdom and you pass these doors, time is different. And when you come back, it's not the same time as when you left. So I think these portals are popping up all over the place around the United States and other places around the world. And I think that is part of why we're going to these different places.
Yeah, and of course, you don't know where that location was where you saw that stasis giant. You just saw these other teams coming from Brazil and Africa, and yours was a US team.
Yeah.
But it could have been anywhere. But the thing is, we know now, with Iran, that's an ancient civilization right there. The consciousness of the people actually goes back a long, long time, and so they have access to these things.
Yeah. We're living exciting times. You got a webinar coming up.
Well, the webinar with you and Gene Decode being part of the panel, we finally was able to decide on a date, so now that's going to come out on April 18.
Nice.
So people can just go to my website, exopolitics.org, and they can get the details there, and they can register.
It's going to be fun. We're going to talk a lot good stuff there. We're going to bring good information, information that I think people haven't heard yet. And it's gonna, I think, expand the thought of what's happening around the world, and I think people need to hear about certain things. We got alien.org now. That's interesting, huh?
Yeah, alien.gov I mean,
Yeah,
that's a government website. I mean, that's kind of like really important that the government is ready to launch an alien.gov website. So the Trump administration, I think, Trump came out and said that he's going to release all the UFO files, and Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War, said that, they're working on it. So I think when they do release them all, they're going to put it on alien.gov. And
Wow.
so I think that's going to be the go-to place now for a lot of alien-related material. They're going to make it like that.
And that was right after, Trump said about that situation, after Obama was the first one, right?
That's right.
And
Obama said aliens are real,
Yeah.
extraterrestrials are real, and Trump says, well, Obama was breaking security oaths.
breaking security, huh? And we have been talking about this for what, 17 years? Or you've been talking about this for a long time. This connection. So.
Yeah, we've been talking about it since 2008. So that's 18 years, and a lot has happened in the last 18 years.
Oh yeah, a lot of good developments, and people are going to be exciting when these things come out. And I know a couple things. It's going to be scary for a lot of people when they talk about this situation, when they talk about the disclosure. It's going to be scary, Doc. It's going to be a shock that nobody ever seen before when they tell them the truth about ETs, interdimensional beings interacting with the consciousness. So it's going to be a big shock. And I think the Vatican is going to put a hand on this too. I don't know if you ever have heard about that they're going to play a big role as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah. The Vatican has been already positioning itself to play a big role. I mean, they've had the chief astronomer of the Vatican Observatory in Rome, the Guy Consul Magno, Gabriel Funes was the previous head, and they have a new head now. His name escapes me, but the head of the Vatican's astronomy department, they basically describe extraterrestrials as being ethically more evolved than us, and that they can be baptized, and that they can be our brothers.
Yeah.
So very important.
Yep.
They're getting. I mean, what are there? 2 billion Christians in the world, so they're getting the Christians and the Catholics ready
for disclosure. I'm glad you guys liked that video I did with Dr. Michael Salla in Daytona. Put in your comments about the things that we talked about. The webinar that's coming up. Go to exopolitics.org and aliens.gov. So, we had a great time. We talked a lot about a lot of different things that are going to come up soon. So, we had fun. A lot of good things coming up. All right. I love you guys. Akuria mate. Akuria mate. Beijos para todos. Kisses for everybody. I love you guys.
He carries within him the glow of 1,000 suns. Boots on the ground, but his heart flies away to the stars where silence hums. A soldier's destiny, where the cosmos infinite. He's a soul.